Okay. So I have a dairy milk which was standard sold as 100 units. Due to Diwali, it has been made 10 units extra has been given to you. They ask you what is the increase percent or what is the decrease percent, right? Now, such a problem is easy to decode. 10 units, if you compare on 100 units, is actually a 10%. 10 out of 100 is what? 10%. 10 out of 100 is, so we can, if you still have doubt, always ask the question, 10 is what percent of 100? Say this is the question, 10 is what percent of 100? So let's say 10 is X percent of 100. Or we'll just solve everything by logic. Say 10 is X percent of 100. This is an English statement. Can we make this mathematical? So we will write X percent of 100 is equal to 10. X percent of 100 is equal to 10. So X should be equal to 10. So 10 is what percent of 100? 10 is 10% of 100. So you got how much increased? A 10% increase. Another way to do it is, you always take the revised measurement minus original measurement divided by always the original measurement into 100%. This is actually we call percentage increase or decrease, whatever it will be. So I'll change it a little bit. Let me change it. So first understand, so that you don't have any ambiguity. Let's understand. Percentage increase or decrease. Percentage increase or decrease is always change divided by original value into 100%. Change divided by original value, right? Now question arises, can I take this off or can I make this, let me make this small, okay? This is just for your understanding purpose. So let us say, what is change? Now change can be seen in two perspectives. A change can happen if there has been an increase. A change can also happen if there has been a decrease. Agree or not? Why I wrote this? Because you all are for the first time in your life learning percentage. Later on it will come very easily to you. Change can be due to increase or decrease. Remember, this change as a value, you try to always get a positive value for it. Positive value means always bada minus chota. Positive value means pedda minus chinna, bada minus chota. If it is increase, how do you get bada minus chota? New measurement minus original measurement. Yes or no? Because if it is increased, new should be bigger. If it is decreased, it will be minus new measurement. Acha, children might say that, sir, if I would have done here also new, you will get the answer in negative percentage, which is not wrong. But since you are new to percentages, you will love to have a positive percentage value. फिर से बोलते हैं. Suppose, and there is another scenario where my dairy milk was earlier how much? Say 100 units, and now my dairy milk has been made something like 80 units. अभी छोटा कर दिया. Now the dairy milk is 80 units. Okay, in both the cases there is a change. So they will ask, what is the percentage change? Percentage change can be increase change or decrease change. The formula remains same. Change over original value always. Always change over original value. So let's calculate for this one. For this one we will say percentage change is equal to change. What is change? It is an increase. New measurement is how much, beta? 110 minus 100 divided by 100 into 100%. 100%, so that the percent sign comes. So 110 minus 100 is how much? 10. And 100 cancels. So your change is how much? 10%. हमको 10% excess मिल रहा है. Let's try to solve for this. Now our percentage change will be how much, beta? Change, but a positive. You have to keep the change positive. 80, 100 minus 80 divided by 100 into 100%. 100 minus 80 is how much? 20 by 100 into 100%. And if you see, it is a 20%. Oh my God, 20% reduction in the size of dairy milk now. And 80 means how much gone? 20 gone. 10 corresponds to 10%. So let's see one more interesting problem of this type. Okay. This is our friend and his name is, नाम दे दो, इसका नाम देते हैं भोला. भोला is always भोला. ठीक है. भोला is getting 3,000 rupees as monthly salary. Bhola is getting 3,000 rupees after 1 year of service. After 1 year of service with Cola. After 1 year of service with Cola, Cola decided to say Cola to Bhola and said, Bhola, you have been too good. I am offering you a no, will not do that 15% increase. I am changing your salary now to 3,000, say 500 rupees. Bhola did a good job. So Cola got very happy on Bhola. Cola told Bhola that Bhola, and you have a new salary. And he said, Vumpala. Okay. So now we have to say, what is the percentage increase? So increase because it's an increase, or I will say how much is the new percentage, or was the change percentage of his salary, whatever. So here what has happened? Salary has increased. So percentage increase is always what? Change divided by original value into 100%. So change is how much? 500 rupees is the change. Original is 3,000 divided by 3,000. Original is 3,000 divided by 100%. 3 how much? 16 3s are 48. Then 48, 49, 50. So that means 2. Then 3 6 are 18. 3 6 are 18. 6 6, which is equal to 16.67% roughly. Yes or no? 16 3s are 48. 6 ये recurring हो जाएगा. When you're getting at 20, then 3 will always go 0.666666. Have you understood? However, Bhola, while getting 3,500, Bhola next year started becoming a little bit casual. Bhola did not do good job. And after Bhola did not do good job, then Cola next year told Bhola, no more Ola, your new salary is itna bhi harsh mat bano. The new salary is 2,800. We are asking, what is the percentage change in his salary? So now what we will say, percentage change is equal to change divided by original value into 100%. Change is how much? Asman se gira, khajur pe atka. 700 rupees is the change in his salary. Now original value will be 3,500 because you are measuring it on the basis of 3,500. He got the jhatka from 3,500, not 3,000. So divided by 3,500 into how much? 100%. 75, 35, 2s are 70, and then 0. So 20%. See how harsh he is. He gave him a 16% increase, and then aisa koda mara 20% reduction kar diya. Is the calculation clear to you? ऐसे problems आपको आएंगे. Always remember, change is always change over original value. This change you should try to get positive. So if it is an increase, new versus old, if it is decrease, old versus new, but in bottom always old. Got it? Please solve. Yes. Anyone has any query? We can still take up. Acha. One more gyan. Oh, sorry. One more gyan, and then I'll leave you. Okay. One more gyan. This is Bhola. One more gyan, bacha, please. This is Bhola. Now we'll talk in terms of percent, and we will get into the value. Last time he gave a value increase. We calculated the percent. Now Bhola is little bit educated. So Cola will not tell him his salary directly. Cola will tell him in terms of percentage. So Bhola is right now having a salary of 3,000 rupees. And Cola becomes very happy with his services. Cola says, with effect from the festival of lights, Diwali, Bhola's new salary is of 15%. Jumper. Now, if we go by a nice way, we don't need to actually calculate also. ये मुंह में कर सकते हैं. 15% hike दिया ना. 10% hike is how much? 300. 10% hike is 300. 15% means another 5, means 150. 450 rupees is the hike. Another way, 15 into 3 is how much? 45. Percentage na. Whenever it's percentage, in your mind you create a barrier after 2 zeros. 15 threes are 45. So his increase is how much? 450. So his new salary becomes 3,450. But we will see it how to do that. So his new salary, इसको करने के कितने टेक्निक है देखो, कितने अच्छे टेक्निक है देखो. His new salary. So original salary is how much? 3,000. Add is his hike. Hike is what? 15% of what? My head. No, original salary, which is 15% of 3,000. That's why I always say 15 into 3. क्योंकि percentage माने नीचे 100 है ना, 100 will always take away 2 zeros. Had this salary been 30,000, his hike would have been how much? 4,500. ठीक है? So it becomes how much? 450. This is what you are adding. So his revised salary will become how much, beta? Acha. Another way to do it is, see, this is more interesting. Our fellow is already getting one salary, एक salary मिल रहा है. How much hike did he give? 15%. 15% का मतलब कितना होता है? 15% means 0.15. So he is adding how much? 0.15 salary. Total salary is 1.15 salary. Just multiply 3,000 with 1.15, same answer will come. करके देखो. 3,000, 1.15 multiplied by 3,000. So how to do it? Straight away use, see how to do it quickly. एक zeros को छोड़ दो. 3 से multiply करते हैं. 3 5s are 15 5. 1 carry over. 3 1s are 3 plus 1 4. 3 1s are 3. 3 zeros 0 0 0. Point after 2 decimal. 3,450 is his salary. Acha, another stylish way. Now see another stylish way of percentages. So many. Our friend Sarvesh, he went to a restaurant and had food worth 4,000 rupees. Tax is how much? 5%. Calculate net bill. Okay, net bill. So he ate, his bill is what? One bill. How much got added? 5%. 5% is 0.05. So 0.05. So he will actually pay 1.05 times the bill. So this calculation becomes easy when somebody is actually using a calculator. So say we are at a shop now. Okay, we are at a shop and we say we have liked a computer, and the computer we have finally done a deal. So the price of the computer that is being sold to us, we say that the computer we have fixed it up at 63,000. Say suppose our computer will have 28% GST. So what is the final landing to us? 28% means 0.28. 1.28 into 63,000. Straight away 18,600. और कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं. 15% hike means 1.15 of the original value. 7% hike means 1.07. 2.5% hike means 1.025. Are you getting it? Like we buy gold. Gold में tax रखेगा 1% रहेगा. So suppose you 1%. 1% means 0.01. Say suppose you bought something worth 80,000. 80,000. The bill will come is 1.01 times of it. 80,800. 1%. Got it? So like you buy new car. Okay, X showroom price of the car. X showroom price of the car is 16 lakh. Then government of Telangana will take road tax from you. 12%. That means the car's price now becomes 1.12. एक 12% भी तो देना है. Car becomes straight away 17,92,000. So percentage means 1 point, because it's something like this. You will pay him one car price plus you will add another 0.12 of the car. So these are the logics with which we solve problem. And whenever there is a doubt, always go back to this format. This one. Where is that gone? X percent is what? Write it and do. Decrease मिला percentage में, बहुत अच्छा. चलिए, very good. Our girl is asking if decrease. So let's do one problem. Bhola. Very good question. Bhola is getting 3,000 rupees as salary. Kola got angry on Bhola and Kola reduced his salary by 20 मर जाएगा खाने में. 7% reduction. Corona and all, bad times going on. Kola said, Bhola, there will be 7% reduction. Now there are two ways of solving this. If there is a 7%, how much is he paying him? 93% of previous salary. So just multiply the previous with 0.93. And if you want to do it in Dachu way, Dachu means DONKEY way, then we can do it. So we'll say old salary is how much? 3,000. Agreed? Less percentage reduction. Kitna reduce kiya? 7%. 7% of what? My head? No, old salary. So 7% of 3,000. What is 7% of 3,000? दो zero काट दो और 7 से multiply करो. 210 rupees. Or else you can do 7% of 3,000. So 210 rupees gone. How much he will pay now? 0, 9, 1 and 2, 3, 7, and then 2, 2790. And if you want to check, multiply 0.93 with 3,000, you should get the same value. Check करते हैं. 3 3s are 9, 3 9s are 27, 3 zeros, same answer. Giving somebody 20% less means buying the product at 80% value. Increasing somebody by 20% means giving him one plus another 20%. So 13 or 14 आपने किया ना, 14A is income वाला. Okay, look, if there are problems of percentages in which values are not given and percentage is given, you can always assume a value. Say for example, the tax on food in a restaurant is 5%. So the tax will always be 5%. If you eat for 100 rupees, you pay 5 rupees as tax. If you would have eaten for 1,000 rupees, you pay 50 rupees as tax. Okay. So what is this problem? Just narrate that problem to me. A is income. So we have got two fellows out here. One of them is A and one of them is B. See how easily you will be able to do it and you will be able to apply the logic. So there's a person whose name is A and there's another person whose name is B. Okay. Understand the problem. This is question number 14. So what does the question say?
It's 20% less than that of A.
Less than that of B. So let us assume B has an income of 100 rupees. We can assume this because ultimately the question is all on percentage. A's income is 20% less. Can we straight away come out what is 20% less means? 20 rupees less. So A's income will be how much? 20% less of 100 rupees. So 20%, that means 20% of 100, which is equal to how much? 20. So his salary will be 100 minus 20, which is equal to 80. Is this much understood? Now they're asking us how much is B more than this. Okay, so very easy. Now we have one salary at 80, we have another salary at 100. So it's a question of increase percent. How much is the increase? Same thing. How much is the increase? So what is the percentage increase formula? Percentage increase will always be change over the original value into 100%. Okay, now let's see. Change. So change means we have to get a positive figure. So it will be 100 minus 80. So how much is it? 20. Okay, 20 divided by, now the interesting thing, You are seeing the percentage increase with respect to 80. 80 से तो 100 गया ना. If you see with respect to 100, then it's a percentage decrease. It's a percentage increase. So the original value is 80. New value, forget 2%. You just think this is some old price. This is new price. So original value is how much? 80 into 100%. So 20, 100. Sorry, one goes away, not two. Okay, one, and then this becomes how much? 2 4s are 8, and
You can cancel per day.
yeah, 20 and 80. Sorry. So end of the day, this is how much? This is 1 by 4.
100 by
Ha. So this is 25%. Okay, another way to check it. Just see another way to check it. If you look at his salary is how much? 80. 80 rupees. 80 rupees, if you try to divide over 100 into equal parts, then they are what? 4 parts. 20, 20, 20, 20. Right? Each of this part is how much? 1/4, which is 25%. And this fellow is up by his salary by how much? 20 rupees. Each of this is how much? 20, 20, 20, 20. उसको इतना सा ज़्यादा मिलता है, एक्स्ट्रा मिलता है. ये तो मिलता है प्लस इतना एक्स्ट्रा, तो that's 25%. ऐसे देख के भी हम कर सकते. Have you understood? Whenever any other problem? Yeah. Because what is the increase? How much is he more than him? So he's the base, right? So we'll see the increase over him. Yeah, next. 15. Yeah, 15 is also an interesting problem. Look at 15. Surveys didn't come today. We did 15. 15, could you do 15? 15 is an interesting problem. Don't go by putting up formula. You get the logic first. Narrate me 15th problem. Tell me. Price of petrol goes up by 10%. So let's say there is a original price of petrol. How much is the original price of petrol? 100 rupees per liter. This we have assumed. Agreed? Now the revised price. The revised price of petrol is how much? Has gone up by 10%. So it is how much? 100 plus 10% of 100. And I told you this is nothing but 1.1. So if you multiply this, this becomes 110 rupees per liter. Right? Now, the interesting part is there is a person, he will not spend more. This is the question. He will not spend more. He will spend what he used to spend. So question is, if you spend the same, you're not going to run the same. Na? Ultimately, your consumption has to come down. Do you agree? If the price has gone up and you still agree to spend the same amount, then your consumption has to come down. Otherwise, आपका खर्चा बढ़ जाएगा ना. आप खर्चा तो करोगे नहीं. So let us see from this man's perspective that, let us see. So previously, how much did he spend? How much did he get? Okay. Previously, when he spent 100 rupees, he got how much? 1 liter. Right? That means if he spent 1 rupee, he got how much? 1 by 100 liters. Right? We will see it in the. Now, after hike, if you spend 110 rupees, right, then only you are getting how much? You are getting 1 liter. That means if you spend 1 rupee, you are getting how much? 1 by 110 liter. But our fellow will spend how much? The same 100 rupees, right? Our fellow will spend the same 100 rupees. So in 1 rupee he gets this much liter. So in 100 rupees he gets 100. 1 by 110 into 100 liters. Do you agree? And this should be equal to how much? 10 by 11 liter. Now see, 10 by 11 is less than 10 by 11, 100 gone. 10 by 11 is always less than 1 liter. See the beauty. Earlier, the person used to spend 100 rupees, he used to get 1 liter. Now, if he spends 100 rupees, he gets how much? 10 by 11. And 10 by 11 is less than 1 liter. Why? Because the numerator is small, the denominator is bigger. So, now we have to find what? Quantity reduction. Quantity we have got, the two quantities are there. One is 1 liter, one is this. Now we have to find what? Percentage reduction. That is his consumption. No? That is the percentage reduction in his consumption. Earlier he used to gulp 1 liter. Now he can gulp only 10 by 11. So you have to find out what? Percentage decrease. So you apply the formula of percentage decrease now. Percentage decrease should be equal to change over original value into 100%. So change has to be positive. So to make the change positive, what do we do? 1 minus 10 by 11, this is his change, divided by the original value. Now what will be the original value? The original value is 1 liter. The original value is 1, because from 1 he has reduced to this. So divided by the original value, which is 1, multiplied by 100%. So what is this beta? 11 into 1 is 11. 11 minus 10 is how much? 1 by 11 into 100%. So now you can calculate it. 11 9s are 99, 1. 9 1 by 11%. Almost 10% he has to reduce his consumption. What is the answer? So the problem ultimately boils down to simple. What is the percentage decrease in quantity? Percentage decrease in quantity. So earlier our person used to buy this much fuel. Now he gets only this much fuel. So we have to find what is the percentage decrease. Percentage decrease is change divided by original. Original. This is not original. This is what you developed to. Your original was this. Because this is a percentage decrease. Did you understand? Any other? चेक कर लो बाद में बस पूछना Population of a town increases by 8% annually. Don't try to do these problems by fitting formulas. Always try to do like this. There is a population of a town which increases 8% annually. What is it given after that?
It's the present population.
Present population. So this is PD, present day. Present day, what is the population? 54,000 is the present day population. 1 year ago, I don't know what was it 1 year ago. So that is 2024, the population was X. What is the increase? 8%. So find out. Percentage increase is equal to change by original value into 100%. What is the change? 54,000 minus X divided by the original value X into 100%, and this should be equal to how much? 8%. So percentage cut. So 8x is equal to how much beta? 54,000,000 minus 100x. Okay. So what do we get? 108x is equal to 54,000,000. 0. Plus now divide it with 108 means with 5 it will go. See, 5 से चला जाएगा. 108 multiplied by 5 is 5 8s are 40. Means these three go. 5 8s are 40. After that 0 0 0 0. 50,000. 108 को 5 से multiply करो ना. 5 8s are 40. 5 1 5. And population has increased by 8%. So just find out what is 8% of 50,000. 50,000. I'm supposed to find what? 8%, right? 50,000. So straight away take out these two zeros, multiply this with 8. 8 5s are 40, 0. Add with it the previous year population. So you get 54,000. Can you predict what will be the population next year? Next year will be this plus another 8%. So 1.08 into this. Find out 8% of this and add it with 54,000. 8% finding out means take away two zeros, just multiply by 8. 800, 8432, 3 carry over, 8540 plus 3, 43. So 4320. 4320 will be added. See, last year the hike was 4,000. This year the hike increases 4320. So 4320 into, obviously, 4,000. 4,000's 8% is what? 8432. That's why 4320.